Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. It's the weekend. Yay! Don't we just love it? Don't we just love it? So let me know what it is you're doing this weekend. Let me know in the comments box. Let me know where you're going, what you're doing. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget that not every reading is for everybody. Sometimes I get it in my messages where they're like, this is rubbish and this doesn't, my situation's not like that. Well, this just isn't your message. I can't do a message for the same person every single day. It just ain't going to work like that. You've got to take the messages if they resonate, okay? And that is it. Right, let's get going. Let's see what we've got going on for Friday. I'm just wondering what we've got going on planetary-wise. You have a chance to make an old dream come true, so working even harder on it. And we have got faithfulness right in front of us. So let's see what we've got going on. Okay. Right, they're asking you to commit to yourself more. Okay, you've got to commit to yourself more. And you've got to ask more of yourself. I feel like for some of you, you're not... let me just get these together. You're not sticking to stuff. You're not sticking to regimes. I don't know why, but they're asking me to get... which one? This one? Asking me to get a couple of these out. You're not sticking to regimes. You're not sticking to healthier choices. You're not sticking to commitments that you've made. And it's like you're not being faithful to yourself somehow. Okay, they're saying, you've got free will to do what you want. You've got free will to make the choices that you so choose, but yet sometimes we end up blaming other people. That's coming through as well. Also, you may be not sticking to what you want to do, and then you're not forgiving yourself for it either. Or you're blaming other people somehow for your choices, for the way you're living your life, for the things that you're doing. You're blaming other people somehow. Right, let's just keep going. Let's see what else they've got to say, because there is something here, like I say, about choices. Now, they are also pointing out to me that it says pause. Can someone just spin round then? Do all them just spin round? I'm not sure what happened then. You'll know because you'll listen it. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Right, okay, there's also something about you pausing here before you make a choice, all right? They are saying that the moon, all right, and the cycles and everything else, the retrogrades and the eclipses and everything else is driving you insane. It's not helping your choices. It's not helping your decisions, okay? I do feel like for some of you, you think you have these really good ideas, all right? And sometimes they're just on a whim and they don't work out for you, and then you beat yourself up. All right, they're saying notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind. So this is your mind where I think, right, sometimes you have these ideas and spirit are like, nope, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And it's your intuition and it's saying no, no, no. And then you don't trust it. And then what happens, of course, is that it goes wrong. And then you beat yourself up about it. And then you go back into your old patterns. All right, and they're asking you, please breathe before you make a decision. Please pause because you've got free will. We can't stop you from doing things. You just do it. They are saying, okay, you are safe, as in we're not going to let anything happen to you, okay? But what they are saying is just look at how things are affecting you. All right, there's so many people walking this planet that are affected by the moon, affected by retrogrades and cycles and things like that. And there's not many people actually look into how, why they're feeling like they are, why they're not sleeping, why their kids aren't sleeping, why people are up the wall, why the person around the corner just shouted at me. And some of it is to do with planetary problems, okay? I used to put a lot of things down to premenstrual tension, as they say, and I worked out after a long time that actually the moon affects me more than any kind of hormone going. So if your hormones are playing up at the same time as you're in with the moon, then you've got double trouble. So this is saying, you've got to look at what other things are affecting you from being faithful to yourself and being committed to things. Because I do feel like, a lot of people will, the new moon comes and we're all excited, yeah? New moon comes in, brilliant idea, I'm moving forward it. Fantastic. Off we go, let's get going, okay? Free will, free choice. I'm going to do it. You start asking around for help, etc., etc. But then, moon cycles start again. Full moon comes in and you retreat, you feel crap, you don't know what to do with yourself, you're thinking, is this a good idea? Is it not a good idea? And then you back out of it, all right? And then you don't go through with it. Then you can't forgive yourself. New moon starts coming back in and you're like, oh, why did I not just get on with it? It's been another month and I haven't got on with it. And it's the moon cycles. They're saying we're trying to give you a gift. Okay, so for some of you, you know, the idea is a really good idea. And yeah, you should be doing it. But you don't follow it through because of the moon cycles, because of the energy that's around you and the way you feel within, and the way things look. Life review. Let's just see what they said. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Yeah, so they're saying basically, you know, like there is new things for you to do. You keep having some really good ideas, okay, but you need to follow them through. You need to be faithful to yourself, okay, and you need to ask about this, about moon cycles. You need to start charting the moon. You need to start charting the moon, looking at when retrogrades are in, looking at the planetary situation for yourself. Obviously, this isn't for everybody because not everybody is into, you know, this kind of, how do I put it? Some people, you know, just live day to day and they're fine with that. Other people that are trying to grow or that are on a spiritual path need to wake up to the fact that if you are very much sensitive to energy, okay, you will be very much sensitive to what is going on around us in planetary settings and, you know, retrogrades and all these things that you hear, blah, 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 all around on Facebook, on TikTok, etc., etc., and it is the truth. So you need to look at why you feel like you do at certain times, because I can guarantee that you put all the effort in around the new moon, feel all invigorated and excited, and by the full moon things start to come up, things that you need to deal with, you start getting sluggish, you want to stop in, you don't want to be out doing, all your brilliant ideas don't seem so brilliant anymore, and then you go into this cycle where you can't forgive yourself because once again you haven't got on with it. And they're saying we are protecting you, but it's free will as to whether you work things out, whether you progress, whether you do things, whether you choose to stay on the right path or whether you don't. But this is something that you need to learn, and they're talking to you physically and mentally. They are talking to you about these brilliant ideas. Now, they're also saying, you know, ask. It is safe, yeah? Ask me. Ask me how to deal with these and I will help you to deal with them. That's Angel Michael. He's the protector. He is a protector. Ask Angel Michael to protect you and help you and guide you through what's going on with yourself. There is people around that are there to help you, but the angels and spirit are wanting you to understand what peace looks like. And for that, you're going to have to do a live review. You're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have to, it says, resolve and change or heal anything that is unbalanced. And here, look, spiritual understanding, I am bringing you exoteric information and symbols. Another one of them sending you, look, and there's the courage for you to do it. They're sending you so many messages and trying to help you to grow and change, but you're missing the point of what they're sending to you, okay? So it's time for you to look at, start charting when you're up, when you're down, when you're not functioning properly, when you're finding it hard to do things, when you're feeling more energetic. What's going on with the moon at that time? For an example, are we in a retrograde? For an example, you know, there's all sorts of things goes on, solar flares, there's all sorts goes on. And once you start looking at that, I think you'll find a pattern, and then you will be able to progress and proceed with these brilliant ideas that you're having, and you'll stop beating yourself up. Okay? So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you all tomorrow.